In our fast-paced world, we often equate productivity with worth. We fill our schedules to the brim, believing that every moment must be spent doing something. But what if I told you that doing nothing can be just as valuable, if not more so? Let's dive into why embracing stillness can be a game changer. First, let's talk about mental health. In a society that glorifies busyness, we often overlook the toll it takes on our minds. Constant activity can lead to burnout, anxiety, and even depression. Taking time to do nothing, whether it's sitting quietly, meditating, or simply daydreaming, allows our brains to reset. It's during these moments of stillness that our minds can process thoughts, reflect on experiences, and foster creativity. Consider the concept of productive procrastination. When we step away from our tasks, we often find that solutions to problems come more easily. It's like letting a pot of water boil. If you keep stirring it, it never reaches a simmer. But if you step back, it eventually bubbles over. This is because our subconscious mind continues to work on problems even when we're not actively engaged. Now, let's explore the science behind doing nothing. Research shows that downtime is crucial for cognitive function. A study from the University of California found that taking breaks can enhance focus and improve overall productivity. When we allow ourselves to rest, we're not just recharging, we're also enhancing our ability to think critically and creatively. Moreover, doing nothing fosters mindfulness. In our hyper-connected world, we're bombarded with distractions, notifications, emails, social media. Taking a step back allows us to reconnect with ourselves and our surroundings. It encourages us to be present, to appreciate the little things like the warmth of the sun or the sound of leaves rustling in the wind. This mindfulness can lead to greater happiness and satisfaction in life. Let's not forget the importance of play. As adults, we often dismiss play as something only children do. But engaging in playful activities, whether it's doodling, playing a game, or simply lying in the grass, can spark joy and creativity. It's a form of doing nothing that can lead to profound insights and a renewed sense of wonder. And here's a thought: doing nothing can strengthen relationships. When we take the time to simply be with others, without the pressure of an agenda, we create space for genuine connection. Whether it's lounging on the couch with a friend or enjoying a quiet moment with family, these instances of shared stillness can deepen our bonds. So, the next time you feel guilty about taking a break, remember that doing nothing is not a waste of time. It's an investment in your mental health, creativity, and relationships. It's a chance to recharge, reflect, and reconnect. Embrace those moments of stillness. They might just be the most productive parts of your day.
Boredom is often seen as a negative state, something to be avoided at all costs. But what if I told you that boredom is actually a powerful catalyst for creativity? Let's dive into the science behind this intriguing relationship. When we experience boredom, our brains enter a unique state. Neuroscientific studies have shown that boredom activates the default mode network, a brain network associated with daydreaming, imagination, and self-referential thought. This is when our minds wander, and interestingly, this wandering can lead to innovative ideas. In fact, a study published in the journal Thinking Skills and Creativity found that participants who were bored performed better on creative tasks than those who were stimulated with engaging activities. So, why does boredom spark creativity? One reason is that it forces us to confront our own thoughts. In a world filled with distractions, smartphones, social media, and constant notifications, boredom can be a rare opportunity for introspection. When we're not bombarded with external stimuli, we can tap into our inner thoughts and feelings, allowing our imagination to flourish. This is why many artists and writers often seek solitude or downtime. It's in these quiet moments that inspiration strikes. Moreover, boredom can push us to seek out new experiences. When we're bored, we're more likely to explore new hobbies, learn new skills, or engage in activities we wouldn't normally consider. This exploration can lead to unexpected connections and ideas. For instance, the famous inventor Thomas Edison once said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." But what he didn't mention is that sometimes That 1% of inspiration comes from simply being bored enough to think outside the box. Let's not forget the role of play in creativity. Boredom can lead to playfulness, which is essential for creative thinking. When we allow ourselves to play, whether it's doodling, building with blocks, or even daydreaming, we engage in a form of exploration that can lead to breakthroughs. Play encourages us to take risks and experiment without the fear of failure, which is crucial for creative development. However, it's important to note that not all boredom is created equal. Chronic boredom, often linked to feelings of dissatisfaction or lack of purpose, can have negative effects on mental health. It's essential to find a balance. Embracing short bursts of boredom can be beneficial, but it's crucial to engage with it constructively. This might mean setting aside time for reflection or allowing yourself to be idle without the pressure to be productive. In conclusion, boredom is not just a void to be filled. It's a fertile ground for creativity. By embracing those moments of stillness and allowing our minds to wander, we can unlock new ideas and insights. So, the next time you find yourself feeling bored, don't rush to fill that space. Instead, lean into it. You might just discover a wellspring of creativity waiting to be tapped. We live in a world that glorifies busyness. Every day we're bombarded with messages that tell us we need to be productive, to hustle, to achieve more. But what if I told you that embracing a do-nothing day could be one of the most rewarding experiences you can have? Imagine waking up without an agenda, without a to-do list looming over you. The first step in embracing a do-nothing day is to let go of the guilt. It's okay to take a break. In fact, it's essential for our mental and emotional well-being. When we allow ourselves to pause, we create space for creativity and reflection. So, how do we actually do this? Start by setting the stage. Choose a day where you can truly disconnect. Turn off your phone, step away from your computer, and resist the urge to check emails or social media. This is your time to recharge. Next, create a cozy environment. Maybe it's your favorite chair with a soft blanket, or a spot in the park where you can feel the breeze. Surround yourself with comfort. Grab a book you've been meaning to read, or simply sit in silence and listen to the world around you. Now let's talk about activities, or rather the lack of them. Embrace the art of doing nothing. This might mean taking a leisurely walk, watching the clouds drift by, or even just lying on the couch staring at the ceiling. Allow your mind to wander. You might find that some of your best ideas come when you're not actively trying to think. If you feel restless, try gentle activities that don't require much effort. Maybe you'll enjoy doodling, journaling, or even daydreaming. The key is to engage in things that feel effortless and enjoyable. Another important aspect of a do-nothing day is mindfulness. Practice being present in the moment. Notice the sensations around you, the warmth of the sun, the sound of leaves rustling, or the aroma of your favorite tea. This practice can ground you and help you appreciate the beauty in simplicity. And let's not forget about self-care. Use this day to pamper yourself. Take a long bath, meditate, or indulge in your favorite snacks. It's about treating yourself with kindness and compassion. As the day unfolds, you might find that you start to feel more connected to yourself. You'll likely experience a sense of clarity and peace that's hard to come by in our fast-paced lives. Embracing a do-nothing day isn't just about idleness. It's about reconnecting with what truly matters. When the day comes to an end, reflect on how you feel. You might discover that you're more energized and inspired than you were before. This simple act of slowing down can lead to greater productivity and creativity in the long run. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember that it's perfectly okay to take a step back. Embrace the stillness and allow yourself the freedom to do nothing. You deserve it.